Hello and welcome back, listeners, to the Allegendly Podcast, where me and my co-host get a mystery topic coupled with some mystery facts, and it's our job to figure out which facts are real and which facts are fake. My name is Alex, and with us always is Joe.
Highway to Allegendly.
You're feeling a little patriotic
I think I've
today.
done that one before. I don't know.
You
This
know
whole, I'm going to
cares?
try to come up with a song on the spot things kind of.
You're doing great.
Might need to start planning these intros.
You know what? I'll say this as, your best friend. You're crushing it. I appreciate everything you bring.
Thanks, man.
We got you. We got you.
Feels good. Feels good.
Feels good.
Like your one-line pun songs, really good.
It punches up the vibe. You bring it up.
Hey, never punch down.
Never punch down. No, like we're gonna start off with a joke. No, we're gonna start off with feelings.
Bringing it up. Bringing it up.
We would never stoop to punching down on this podcast. Never.
Look, there's not much lower we can go, so it's really only up, honestly.
God. So, you ready to get to the podcast topic and see how hard we have to punch down?
Was Pete Hegseth only sober enough to host Weekends on Fox?
Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we go. Today's podcast topic is ridiculous deaths.
Oh boy. As the ambulance goes by.
Yeah, right? Uh-oh. You might have somebody. Let's see.
It's going to turn into a snuff film.
Yeah, somebody in Seattle right now. First person ever to OD on cannabis. That's the dumb
They
death.
did it. They finally did it.
They fucking did
finally
it.
made a strain. Fucking. They just found him in the alleyway, Birkenstocks, straight up.
Yeah. No, it was probably like fucking he had to be in a glass box and they just fucking mainlined smoke. It really just came out and smoked himself.
It wasn't even the cannabis that got him, it was the Cheeto dust. He actually died of popcorn lung.
This tube right here is for the smoke. It keeps pumping in. This one's Cheetos. What happens if the Cheetos gets
he was like on a little hamster. He was like his little hamster wheel, and he had his little water bottle. It was just filled with Cheetos.
They're like little pellets. Dude, he's just fucking dead. They just walk in. He's dead. Looks like it was Beauty that killed the beast.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Yeah. All right, well, you ready to get some fucked up shit? We're going to make fun of it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm pumped. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. Fine, I'm going. All right. Fact number 1. A dog fell 13 stories from a balcony, landing on a woman's head, killing them both instantly. A woman who saw the event stopped in the middle of the street and was hit by a bus and killed. Witnessing the back-to-back deaths caused a man to have a heart attack and die.
Oh, was it the bus driver? Maybe. Yeah. Oh God. And then he gets out of the bus, sees the
you know what this is, right? This is like Final
Destination.
Final Destination, yeah. Except like instead of like shit getting knocked over to kill one dude, that's
See, the bus driver was the guy that got his dick on the conveyor belt. He was supposed to die, but thanks to modern medicine, he got a brand new sack. And 2 weeks later, went right back to driving bus.
What if the rules of Final Destination, like one of these people weren't supposed to die and death fucked up, so now he has to bring somebody like dead back to life?
Across town. Yes. So, see, there was what the story doesn't tell you is that there was a drunk person in the back of the bus who was choking on their own vomit. But when the bus stopped, gave him the Heimlich maneuver, saved his life. Right. And now Pete Hegseth has a job. Thanks, Death.
Fuck you, Death. God damn it.
One guy, you couldn't let one guy go.
You couldn't let it go.
Fucking
fucking
this is right
pedantic.
after he murdered a person in New York City with an axe.
Yeah. Fucking grow up, Death.
Basic trolley problem, Death.
Fuck.
The fuck out of here. Haven't you
So-
seen Star Trek?
So what do you think? Looney Tunes death sequence is like dominoes with people's lives.
I
like,
mean, what? Did the dog jump off the balcony?
so that's the unrealistic part, huh? Like why?
Yeah.
Why would the dog go against every basic instinct
Yeah.
and jump off the roof or fall?
Right.
It said just fell. So, and we don't know what kind of dog it was. I mean, falling 13 stories and hitting somebody. I mean, even a Chihuahua, that's still like a brick.
Yeah, like that thing might hit terminal velocity.
It's like a shot, just
Yeah.
boom. So, or it could have been like a Great Dane. Just
I mean, there's no way, right?
What if this is dark? You want to get really dark? What if this is just like fucking something? One of the situations that happened during like 9/11 or some shit. Ew. Oh, that's punching down. Like, what if we're sitting here like, ha ha ha, Looney Tunes, and it gets to it, and it's just like after the second or first tower went down.
Goldie just couldn't take it anymore. Never
That's
forget.
dark. Never. Oh, that might be too far for us.
It was bring your dog to work day in the South Tower.
That's fucked up. Oh, so we're going true?
Yeah, because somehow now it's less depressing.
Yeah, it has to be. Dude, what if though? What if it's that and we're fucking? What if all these deaths are something tragic and the fucking writer just makes us look like the biggest pieces of
just
shit?
makes us look like assholes.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty good.
I would actually be great.
I mean, I would respect the move, honestly.
All right, so you fuck it true.
Fuck
now
it,
we
yeah,
gotta
let's
go.
just true. Let's
okay.
let's start off with a bang.
Yeah. So okay. So for fact number fact number 1, we're gonna go true that a dog fell 13 stories on a balcony, landed on a chick.
Nope.
What?
False. There's no 13th floor on buildings. I mean, I guess unless the first floor is 2 stories.
Well, I
or
mean,
they were on the 14th floor, which is really
There's
the
always a
13th
13th floor, right? They just don't.
They just don't call it the 13th floor.
So he would have had to have
He'd have to been
heroically
on the
leapt off the
14th
14th floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
This crypto thought he could fly
yeah,
up
no,
the
never
14th.
mind. I confused not labeling the 13th floor as being the same as not existing.
Yeah. Or like being John Malkovich, it's like half a floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wrong. You're not going to get me, Ryder. There is
Too
the
big.
number 13 doesn't exist.
So wait, so we still want true though? We're still feeling it?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind my dumbass.
You just said checkmate, and it was actually just check, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's okay. Happens the best.
It's
of us.
fine.
All right, we're gonna go through fact number 1.
If the answer is it's wrong because there is no 13th floor, you idiots,
dude,
I'm going to be pissed.
We'll take it to Allegedly Court. All
I
right.
think that's I don't know.
I got your back. Back. All right, we're gonna go true on fact number 1. 3, 2, 1, bam! It is true.
Okay.
All right. Oh shit!
Thank God all those people really died.
Oh my god! So this is true. This happened. Okay, so I'm gonna detail out how this shit happened. This is from Ranker and Medium.com. It's an article by Andrew Martin titled "The Falling Dog That Killed 3 People."
What a legacy.
First line is some final destination shit went down in Buenos Aires, Argentina in 1988. A family poodle named Catchy.
How's it spelled?
Kachi.
Catchy. I'll go
Catchy.
catchy.
It's like Hachi, but catchy. Nobody catchy that dog though.
Right.
Sad
I
day.
mean, I imagine it means something different in Argentina.
It means divine jump in Argentina.
It means soft landing.
Oh, sad. Poor dog. Okay. Fell off the balcony of their 13th floor apartment. Okay, so there is 13th floor. They fucked up. That's why you don't have a 13th floor.
Yep.
Argentina, get it together. It's like the only
Just gotta
problem
remove
they
it
have.
entirely.
He splattered directly on the head of a 75-year-old lady, killing both instantly in a quote unquote gory mess.
I imagine.
I
imagine it looked like The Thing.
Oh, God. The gruesome scene stopped witnesses dead in their tracks, including a 46-year-old woman who was promptly run over by a passing bus. Finally, a man who saw everything went into cardiac arrest and died on his way to the hospital. The worst part is that all this could have been avoided if the building had just skipped the 13th floor like normal buildings.
Or if
owners had one of those sweet 1930s baby cages to put their dog in. Of course, as one would always have.
Yeah.
I guess. Wait, there was one other incident I saw involving a flying animal in 2023. In India, a train hit a cow, sending it flying through the air towards an 83-year-old man who had stopped to take a piss. Spoiler alert, getting hit by a cow that got hit by a train kills you instantly. I think the craziest part is in India, cows are sacred.
That's bad luck, right? Like
that's like the gods wanted you dead.
That's
like, what did that 83-year-old man do?
Right?
He
used a cow against you.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I don't know why they're sacred, but I just know that they at least revere them to be equals, maybe?
Yeah, they don't harm. Like, I think they're like allowed to like roam free, if I understand correctly.
Well,
like they just kind of hang out.
Well, this cow got plowed by a train and it sent him flying. So imagine that mess.
Yeah.
Cows are big. Not small.
Dude, like that train's probably, well, I don't know if the train's messed up, but
I mean, it's got a new paint job.
So it's going to have a smell for a minute.
Yeah. It's gonna, maybe good. It smell like a McDonald's, you know? Oh, God, Big Macs. So, all right, well, we got true. We did it. So, all shitty jokes aside.
Never forget. Yeah.
All right. Fact number 2. Over in Europe, one king reportedly ate until his stomach burst.
Yes.
Ooh,
I've heard of this.
Definitive. This is as kings do, eating until you explode.
That's why, like, gout was called the king's disease.
Oh, bad news.
Because it comes from eating just like a lot of rich and savory things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, and I just assumed that the only way you survive.
Like, I've heard of this fact. I can't remember if it was actually true or not. I can't remember if it was just a story they told about a really fat king or if it was actually true.
I mean, both are just as funny, right?
Yeah.
Like, King George.
Yeah.
Blew up.
Did we tell about the story about the king that got so bloated they like just buried him outside in the yard?
Yes. Yeah. That was they wheeled him out because he was bloated and fucking rotting and shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, God, it's disgusting.
We can't make it.
We can't. They just
they
dumped him. So maybe it's the same guy.
Yeah.
I mean, but royalty, we have to treat them with respect, Joe. Come on. They're royals.
That's why shortly afterwards, RFK was there to like a beached whale.
Honestly,
just taking all the good parts.
Honestly, RFK was showing up because he wanted to tell him not to take the vaccine. That's what killed him. Vaccines made your stomach explode.
Mm-hmm. And it was like the sesame seeds in McDonald's buns.
Yes. He wasn't using animal fat in their deep fryers.
Yeah. It's full of MNRA.
I just got the toxicology report back from the king. He was not eating animal fat.
You have to fry it in tallow.
That's what it is, tallow. Oh shit! So we're going true, I think. I mean, if we've heard of it,
I can't for the life of me. I can't remember if it was a real fact or not, but I've heard of it.
Fuck it, let's do it. So for fact number 2, we're gonna go true. Over in Europe, one king reportedly ate so much his stomach burst. 3, 2, 1, bam! Oh no, it's false. Joe,
that's on me.
Right after we hit the home run, that is the first fact. I can't believe this never happened.
Right?
Like, okay, well, wait, let's get here. So this is from Wikipedia. Motherfucker. That's fucked up. Ryder. That's fucked up. At least 2 dogs ate until their stomach.
It's wrong because it's more.
That's fucked up.
Wow. All right.
This is a chronic problem. Like, I can't help but, like, fucking sovereign nations are coming together. Like, we stop getting our king stomachs. We're giving them too much food.
You hear the diets of these people, and it's out of control. Like, I can't remember. Like, there was like a French king who was like, he would like wake up and like, I'm gonna have 3 Cornish game hens for breakfast, and like a loaf of bread and a half a stick of butter, and then for lunch was like a whole goose and a ham. And you're just like, wait, what?
How? How do they do this? I don't know.
Like, it is an unimaginable amount of food.
Like, okay, listen. As a fellow fat guy, okay, I can attest that I can eat a disgusting amount. All right? I can attest that I have spent by myself over $50 in a single Taco Bell visit. I can attest that.
Hey, I can't judge. I've been high.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Like, I used to be able to put... I ordered lunch by the pizza. Okay? Like, I can do it. Okay? But, like, every time that, you know, you push that limit and it's hurting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm done, right? My body says it's done. I don't feel like I've eaten so much that I'm like, my stomach's going to split, but I feel too full. So I'm done. How do you eat till you're too full and be like, I'm going on that 3rd pizza?
This is like the mentality of just like, but everything I do is correct, right? Like, no one, like, you're so delusional that you're like, your own body's like, fucking stop. And you're like, but I'm the king. Another plate of mashed potatoes.
I don't understand. Like, you're in physical pain and you're still like, eating more will subside it.
Yeah, you know what this goes good with? A whole vine of grapes. No,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The problem is I didn't get enough fruit in.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's like, I ate 10 salads. That'll pass it.
Yeah. There was 1 tomato on it.
Okay, so I'll continue because there's still stuff, but it's funny. Note, these dudes might have been poisoned. And ate himself to death was a rumor they possibly created to cover it up or disparage them. So this is the story. It may or may not have happened. So, okay,
to be fair,
it still sounds
if
maybe
you
it's
ate
like a
poison, you technically ate yourself to death.
It would be funny if the story was they poisoned him once and it didn't work. And so they're like, we have to poison him again. Right. And then they just get to the point where they're like, it's not just the grapes that are poisoned, it's everything. Because they know that he'll just eat the whole thing and he's going to die.
We cooked the turkey in lead.
Yeah. What's going to put this guy down?
Yeah. I've put so much mercury into this man's wine.
At this point, he's only drinking mercury.
Like, I just stopped putting wine in there altogether weeks ago.
Yeah. He's been asking for more mercury and I give it to him.
Look, my mercury guy thinks I have a problem. Like, he stopped selling to me.
I gave him so much silver. He's blue now, and he keeps asking for more. I can't stop. So it says here, King Adolf Frederick of Sweden died in 1771 after consuming a particularly robust meal in preparation for Lent. He said he would have put down a lobster, sauerkraut, caviar, smoked herring, with loads of champagne and somehow saved room for dessert. No less than 14 cream-filled Swedish pastries served in bowls of hot milk. Did his stomach burst? Okay. Did he get massive indigestion from all the whipped cream and champagne sloshing around in there? Was he poisoned at dinner? We don't know. But if you're gonna go, that's a solid last meal.
The lobster sauerkraut combo. Not a fan. As the person who likes both lobster and sauerkraut.
So, lobster, caviar, smoked herring, those track. Sauerkraut.
Those are all seafood. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Caviar is not that big. Caviar is literally like, it's like mud.
Little.
Yeah, so unless he's down in that shit, unless he's just like, give me the gravy train of fucking caviar, you know.
He just cut open a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, they're like, he's eating roe. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And smoked herring, loads of champagne, and then 14 cream-filled Swedish pastries. So, yeah, I mean, he ate himself to death. Fuck it. I'm not going to say it's poisoned. Poisoned is too cool, okay? That's a cool death. So that's like some Assassin's Creed shit. No, the dude fucking ate, he ate his stomach, burst, and he shit his pants. That's how he died. Fat bastard style. Like, and that's great. I love it. You know what?
I'd love it if like the poison, like he accidentally poisoned himself because the lobster was out of season.
Yeah, at some point,
like, that's why it was just bad seafood.
At some point, you know, you would think that your body says no, and I can't eat
like,
more, and he just did.
He died because he was lactose intolerant. It was the milk that did it.
The dairy got him.
You can't trust it, man.
Yeah, fucking great. Dude, well, hey, I mean, fucking RFK has a point there, you know? That's what gets us. That's all the dairy we consume. We're not meant to eat milk. So, it says here, the other one is King Henry I of England in 1135, who is said to have died of eating his favorite dish, an excess of lampreys, which is the weird dick-looking fish with horror movie mouths, against his doctor's order to settle the fuck down.
They're like an eel, right?
I don't know. The writer included a picture, and I'd like to say it's real, but it looks like something from a movie. So, who the fuck knows? You know? I don't. Well, that bastard dies, and we got the question wrong. So, got us again. I don't know. I might take it.
We just weren't right enough.
Yeah, like at some point, like we just got to be a little bit more right next time, I guess. Like we've learned our lesson.
Yeah,
shoot for the moon. I'm gonna say,
did I know we had to double down on our rightness? I would have. Good to know.
We'll let you have this one this time, writer. Okay,
yeah, not gonna get us again.
Yeah. No. Next time we're gonna be like, we're wrong and right because 1 billion people died. I don't think there's been a single monarchy that has died from like not overeating. Fuck it.
It's literally beheadings and lactose.
Nobody can confirm that they died from the beheadings before their stomach burst.
Yeah.
So, just saying, dude. Eating is the enemy at this point. It's the enemy of monarchies. This is what happens when you speak truth to power, right? Leaders start saying, we need to eat, and you start saying, no, you don't. Because you'll die from it. You'll burst.
You need to eat less.
Yeah. See, middle class can eat as much as we want. We're not blowing up, but
right, because we go and work, right?
Yeah,
burn off some calories.
Yeah, you know, we're lifting shit, moving around, typing on a keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the coastal.
It's hard to, like, to be fair, it's hard to overeat turnips.
It's like you can't OD on cannabis, dude. You can't overeat turnips. Right? You'll just diarrhea it out, and then your fucking next course is up.
By the time you start, it's already coming out.
Yeah, it's done.
The fiber gets you
every time. All right, you ready for fact number 3?
Let's do it.
Bam. Fact number 3: a farmer in Indiana died because he couldn't stop laughing at a joke his friend.
Nah, false. Indiana is a humorless state. Sorry,
I'm gonna say false too. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Name one comedian from Indiana.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I could find Indiana on a map. Are they even part of the United States?
No, they're named after an archaeologist. It's weird.
Gross. What is it? Is it Indianapolis? Is that Indiana?
I believe so.
I would think so too, right? Show the name. Yeah. The Colts. That's all I know. I really don't know a bunch about Indiana. It's a flyover state from what I understand.
I mean, I'm sure it's a lovely place to pass through.
Listen, you can say it's humorless, but maybe that's what led to him dying. Like, the dude never heard humor before, and the guy's like, "Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?" And the dude just fucking couldn't handle it. Dude, just like, oh shit!
Fucking the first out-of-state guy told a knock-knock joke.
Dude, yeah, the writer just texted me. It's the birthplace of the Klan.
Yeah. Oh,
there it is. I'm gonna say
hilarious.
that's what it was. Somebody told the joke for the first time, and the dude is just like, oh, done. Yeah. Fucking fuck him. So what are you feeling? What's the vibe? Check.
Yeah. Let's be real. No one's that funny.
So wait, no one's that funny in Indiana, so he did die? Or just nobody could even think of a joke that funny, so he didn't?
Yeah. Like, he said he died of a heart attack, right?
No, he died. He couldn't stop laughing. So whether it's a heart attack or couldn't breathe, I would think it would be a heart attack, right?
Yeah.
Because not breathing, even if you pass out, you'll stop laughing and you'll start to breathe.
Right.
So unless he passed out and then like fell off his tractor and the tractor zipped him up, which would be great.
Oh, this might be true. He was laughing and then he fell into the fucking corn shredder. He was knee slapping. Knee slapping so hard that his hand got caught. And
so wait, it wasn't the laugh that got him. The laugh was distracting him. So they're like shoveling in corn, and he's like, "You ever hear the one knock knock joke about a banana?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." He gets pulled in.
Took his eye off the prize. Yeah,
all right, that's true. It wasn't. Didn't the guy that fell into the what was it? It was in our regulations episode. Didn't he? Oh no, they were wrestling. Sorry,
yeah, two friends were wrestling, and one guy fell in to some machinery.
Were they wrestling over who was going to tell the joke?
Yeah. This is just the story that the guy who pushed him said.
Oh, yes.
He was laughing so hard he just fell fucking in.
I jumped after him heroically.
I was practicing my type 5 that I'm going to go do down at Larry's bar later tonight. And he just couldn't stop laughing.
Dude, it's a double pad at that point, right? Mm-hmm. He's hilarious as shit, so his friends stopped paying attention to the work, and he got the guy that fucking slept with his wife.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he's like, so, like, if you officers are free tonight, we got some seats we could fill. I got some free tickets.
Yeah. You want to come?
It's a one drink minimum.
Yeah, stand-up routine. I'm slaying it. Literally.
He's pretty good.
But seriously, his wife's hot.
But seriously, we have a Klan rally to go to.
No, that's the cops. Hey, I'll see you at the Klan rally. That's where he's doing a stand-up. He's doing a stand-up at the Klan rally. Oh, hey, we're going to show up. Yeah, we're already there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're there every fucking week. How do you not see us?
Yeah.
I can't recognize you with the hood on. Sorry.
Tough crowd.
He's trying to imagine them all in his underwear, and they're just fucking. He doesn't even know what they look like.
They're already in pajamas, basically.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "This is really difficult." All right. Well, fuck it. Now we got to go true. We've built a backstory. We've breathed life into this fact already. So, all right. Then we're going to go true on fact number 3 that a farmer in Indiana died because he couldn't stop laughing at a joke his friend told. 3, told, 1, bam. It is true. It says this is from History Collection, BBC, and Victorian Historian. Indiana farmer Wesley Parsons died in 1893 when he could.
1800s, yeah. Jokes weren't legal before then.
So. Yeah, it wasn't. No. Well, he was laughing at it at first. Then he was like, "Oh, I'm going to turn you into the Klan." So
yeah.
So he says he couldn't stop laughing at a joke his friend told him. He laughed nonstop for hours, then started hiccuping uncontrollably, and then died, probably from cardiac arrest. So,
yeah, nailed it.
Hiccuping uncontrollably.
I mean, that's what an awful way to go. Like he Joker gassed himself.
He's just sitting there like, just dead, fucking
just
smiling.
Crying.
Like, how do you laugh that? Look, we've had some good laughs here. Right?
Just earlier.
Yeah. It's like some people's bodies just don't shut off. You know what I mean? Like eating uncontrollably till you blow up, laughing so hard till you die.
Maybe he was a real sourpuss and those just aren't muscles he was used to working.
Yeah, like they're convulsing at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like they just had never been used.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean...
this is why you don't tell jokes to the Amish.
Yeah, this is why you don't tell jokes to a fucking wizard of the Klan, dude. Like, fucking he can't handle
Look,
it.
These are
dude.
people that don't find Grand Cyclopses funny. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Right? Tell more jokes. Right? That's what you're gonna do.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's how Bad Boys 2 starts.
Oh, that's true. Told a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it.
Will Smith, national treasure.
Says here, unfortunately, no one bothered to report what the joke was. So here's a sample of a Victorian era joke or Victorian era humor to get the idea of what might have killed this dude. Can do a try not to laugh challenge. Okay. She's giving us an option here, which is a great option. So,
I do like the option.
Zip it up. Lock it up.
Look,
Joe.
I have a feeling it's going to be pretty easy. Because I'm got a feeling I'm not going to know what half the words mean.
Mm-hmm. It's not now forward.
Yeah. Fuck, I already laughed.
God damn it. All right. Ready. I can hear the writer laughing out there, and it's tough. She's cracking up.
Like trying not to is way harder than
I know, like
but the build up to it's way funnier than anything.
I laugh because there's like 4 of these things. I thought it was 1. There's a handful of jokes.
Okay.
So lock it up. Why is a dog like a tree? Because they both lose their bark once they're dead.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Okay, ready for the next one? Well, we're doing good. That's good.
There's 3 more of these?
Yes.
All right.
If all the seas were dried up, what would Neptune say? I really haven't got a notion. That's popsicle. Popsicle shit right there.
Well, a bit of a stretch. That's kind of a long way to go.
A notion, an ocean.
Yeah. No, I got it.
Okay.
But would he not have a notion why they were
I think they need to stick with the dark humor of nothing, because Neptune would drown because he's dead. He's got no ocean.
Because he didn't believe in the one true Lord. You're like, oh.
Obviously. Because he didn't convert to Christianity.
Yeah. It doesn't count if it's our own joke, right?
What did Neptune say when all the oceans drowned?
The end is nigh.
Because you didn't believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
What? Okay. All right, lock it up, Alex.
That's when he found out he wasn't one of the faithful. And he was there until hell burned over the earth.
That's when he was born again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, ready?
They took away the ocean so he couldn't baptize himself. Okay.
How am I supposed to baptize?
Because he's a fucking heathen.
How am I supposed to baptize myself? Oh, okay. Lock it up. What is the difference between a tube and a foolish Dutchman?
Between a tube?
A tube and a foolish Dutchman. One is a hollow cylinder, and the other is a silly Hollander.
Almost. That was okay.
That was okay. It's not a...
I mean... Yeah.
The tube is holy. The Dutchmen are gross. That's
dirt.
Okay. Last one, I think. Oh my God! There's 2. Okay. This is a conversation. So it's she, quote, "If you've never met me, would you have loved me just the same?" End quote. He, convincingly, more.
Lie to women. Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
The writer says,
that one got you, huh? You're like, oh, this is...
Because the writer said that... The writer said,
real...
this is 100% shit you would say. If I never met you, I would have loved you more. That's fucked up. Yes, I wouldn't have learned about all your faults.
Would have had to see your mom every Thanksgiving.
That's probably what she says to me. I wouldn't have had to know your family. And this is the last one. In 1410, King Martin of Aragon, I guess this is Italy, got bad indigestion after eating a goose and summoned his jester as he went to his room. The jester took a while, and when the king asked him where he'd been, he replied, quote, "In the next vineyard, your majesty, where I saw a young deer hanging by its tail from a tree, as if someone had punished him for stealing figs," end quote. This was the funniest shit he had ever heard. The king laughed for 3 hours straight and then died.
Yeah, I mean, rich people are out of touch. Sure.
I wish this is how Game of Thrones went, you know?
I mean, it would have been a better season 8.
Yeah, like fucking they tell a joke to like fucking Robert Baratheon, he fucking dies. That's probably why he got gored by the fucking boar. You know, and he's like, "Oh, it was a whore." And then boom. That's how it is, dude.
Deleted scene. That's actually how the Hound killed the Mountain.
They're like in this fiery building.
Yeah.
He tells him a joke. Mountain's like, "That's a good one."
Fucking, yeah, knock.
They're both laughing and they both fall accidental. Yeah. I think I can see how we've gotten funnier as time went on.
Yeah. I'm not following the story on that one.
Because they're fucking what year is that? 1410. People are still laughing over like getting impaled. Like that's the funniest shit.
Yeah. Like communication's not key here.
I'm pretty sure the only way people in that time did silly faces is after their head was being impaled on a spike. And they're like, "Look at his face, is so funny." Like that's the only time you see silly face.
Just because everyone is frowning all the time.
Yeah. They're just like, "Oh, right. My uncle just shit himself to death." Oh. I don't know, though. Like, when was Mozart? Because they were laughing their asses off over poop humor.
It's later, I believe.
Yeah. They were like, "Drinking diarrhea is hilarious."
Well, to be fair, it also turned him on. So.
Yeah. He got something else out of that one.
Yeah. Maybe this guy had a real, deer thing going.
Kind of like, yeah, well, so he had a fetish for deers and...
Yeah. And he was like, "It's hanging."
Could you imagine laughing for 3 straight fucking hours? The ab work on it, you'd have like a solid rock abs, right? Like,
yeah. I mean,
10,000 calories burned.
Let's see. We already had the other one was true, right? With the guy that laughed himself to death. So.
Oh no, that's not the fact.
Oh, I thought that was that was just a joke.
That was
that was the last joke.
That was the last joke.
Oh.
Or that was a story. That was a story, and then the joke was in the story.
Right.
So that actually happened, it looked like. King Aragon ate food, and he went to his chamber, and he called his jester, and his jester said, "Sorry, I'm late," told him the story. The king laughed for 3 hours, and then died. That's literally the joke that he told.
To be fair, we don't know the face the jester made.
We don't know that after he delivered it, did he jump, whistle, and fart at the same time?
We don't know.
Physical comedy is still comedy, right?
Yeah.
Delivery is everything in the world of comedy at this point.
What we don't know is that the jester's brother was actually hanged for stealing grapes. And so the king found this fucking awesome.
His brother's name is Deer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late, my lord.
He was just crying the whole time. He was fucking sobbing, and the king's like,
I think he took too many.
"That's why I did it. Look at your stupid face. I knew it."
Yeah, that's dark.
Thanks. I really needed to pick me up today.
And then he dies because he was poisoned by the jester.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for fact number 4?
I am now. Now that I know where.
Now that you know it's a fact. Yeah. All right, here we go. In 1886, a clever lamplighter, which is a sound sleeper, made himself a really cool alarm clock, wired to a shelf on hinges with a large paving stone on top. And when the alarm clock would go off, the shelf would tip down and the large paving stone would slide off and hit the floor, making a loud thud enough to wake him. And his bed totally didn't get moved. And his bed totally didn't get moved directly beneath the stone without him noticing, nor did he take a large paving stone to the face the next morning, crushing his skull with his own James Bond countdown death machine.
We gotta go true, right?
How would the bed move without him knowing?
Well, if he's such a sound sleeper, his fucking wife moved him, right?
The plot thickens, methinks.
Mm-hmm. Little known fact, he was caught stealing grapes from the king.
Oh, no, this is the jester that died. His brother got hung.
Oh, sorry, deer. That's right.
The jester's like, I'll never sleep in. That was just a story I told the king, and it killed him. I'm not gonna sleep in again. I made this cool invention. Shit's gonna just like, why not put like a bucket of water or something soft to like land on you?
Or
You know what I mean?
like an empty bucket, like it would make a clatter, right? Like, why a paving stone,
dude? When you have to do this, like, to try to get that up there,
you have to reload it every day.
Like, if you're straining to put this stone on this ledge so it can like make that loud of a thump, like, ain't worth it, my guy. Ain't worth it.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. These celebrity crash diets are out of hand.
This is early Ozempic.
Yeah, this is. I don't think you should burn that many calories to go to bed. Honestly,
I can't say anything but true. I want it to be true. I want somebody to come in.
It's so silly that it has to be true.
Yeah. The only thing that would make this funnier is instead of a paving stone, it was like an Acme style anvil that he put up there. And then when it landed on his head, it's like, boom, and his hands spring up like that, and then he dies. Like, that shit would be great. And his head's like flattened like a pancake. No gore, just flattened. Like Space Jam style. That's the only way this is like not true.
Right. This is actually just a Bugs Bunny skit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me read this again, because the writer said, be careful how we answer, because if we think it's true, we have to say false. So in 1886, a clever lamplighter made himself a really cool alarm clock wired to a shelf on hinges with a large paving stone on top. And when the alarm clock would go off, the shelf would tip down, and the large stone would slide off and hit the floor, making a thud loud enough to wake him. And his bed totally didn't get moved directly underneath the stone without him noticing, nor did he take a large... Okay, so then we say it's false.
Yes.
Because I think he got splattered.
Yes.
Yep. So...
I think this guy was late on rent, and his landlord moved it.
Try to wake him up, and he's like, go away, I'm sleeping. The rock hasn't fallen yet!
And the fucking landlord's like, fucking last fucking time it fucking falls, I tell you fucking what.
Get your bed over here.
Well, it was the downstairs neighbor who was tired of hearing the fucking rock fall every morning.
Oh my god. Just rattles the ceiling.
Yeah, like 6 a.m. What the fuck?
I'm just going to move the bed a little bit, so it shouldn't do anything, right?
It should be fine.
I slept like a baby last night.
Like a baby.
I didn't wake up. There was no thud.
Yeah. Ironically, I was late for work the next day.
Weirdly enough, I was woken by the screams of the people that found him. All right, so then we're going to go false. Sound good? Sweet. All right, we're going to go false on fact number 4. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is false. Unfortunately for Samuel Wardell, he did in fact take the paving stone to the face. This is from New York Times, January 1st, 1886. Some Wile E. Coyote shit right here. So he lived in a small apartment in New York and had some friends over for a Christmas Eve party, and the bed got moved to the other side of the room. He had some beers and didn't give much thought to the furniture rearrangement and went to sleep under his Wile E. Coyote accidental suicide contraption.
Did none of his friends tell him this was a bad idea?
Maybe they didn't know. Like
they didn't see the Rube Goldberg on the wall?
No, probably not. Like, I mean, if it's just a shelf with a rock, like how does...
Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand. What's timing it?
An alarm clock, apparently. So apparently he has an alarm clock, but it's just not loud enough.
This guy's an alcoholic, right? Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's like...
If you get so drunk that you forget you have a rock over your head, yeah. Your name's Pete Hegseth.
Except that rock broke on Pete, dude. His head's too thick. Like, just shattered the boulder, dude. He got up the next morning. Pete Hegseth's like Fred Flintstone, because that's an alarm clock for Fred Flintstone, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, and he's like, just gets up and he's fine. Jeez.
He tries to drive his car every day with his feet. Yeah. Like, no.
It says there's no shortage of people who are killed by their own inventions. The dude who nearly destroyed the planet twice by inventing leaded gasoline and chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, contracted polio, which disabled him physically. He invented a complex rope and pulley system to enable him to sit up in bed, but became entangled in it one day, and it strangled him to death. The craziest part is the first thing I think of is Family Guy whenever they show Joe's bedroom, and it's always like a shitload of pulley systems, right? And they're making fun of it, but that was this guy's life, and then he Tarzaned himself.
Yeah.
So the nurse is like, "Don't cut that one." He's like, "Ah!"
It was like a bomb defusal scene. He's like, "Fuck, was it red or blue?"
It's just getting tighter.
Cut the wrong one.
Oh no!
I told him he made it too complicated.
Could you imagine finding this guy? Like,
just looks like a marionette.
I don't think too many people were. They're like, "Oh, all right."
Look, clearly he just he was too prideful to ask for help.
Yeah,
and so
I mean, he was an inventor, Joe. He invented his system.
Gotta let him cook.
Yeah, I gotta let him cook. It says there's an apocryphal story out of China from 1390 where a man named Wan Hu desperately wanted to fly to outer space. Dressed in his best clothes, he strapped 47 rockets to a chair and held a kite in each hand. He ordered his servants to light the rockets and duck for cover. Instead of launching them into space, the entire thing just exploded. When the dust settled, there was no trace left of Wan Hu. NASA named a moon crater after the ambitious early astronaut.
I think Mythbusters, that was a Mythbusters thing. The rocket chair.
But how do you bust that myth?
They were trying to see if I think what it was that one, would it explode, or two, if they could try to get lift off.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you're saying they were like, haha, he fucked up, but let's see if we can actually do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if we can.
Well, because I was like, the story is he exploded, 47 rockets. What if he was on a platform and these rockets are monsters? It's like he had 15 TNT.
He had legit Acme rockets.
Yeah. And they just exploded instead of going off.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there like a ball of fire, and everybody's just like, oh shit.
It's just like that scene from The Green Mile. Everyone's just like, ah!
God damn it. Yeah, no, it's exactly what it is. So I choose, you know what? I choose to believe that one's true. That's my little bonus fact. I think he did.
I think he made it to the moon.
I think that's why they didn't find a trace of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we have the crater.
He never planned to ride the rocket to the moon. He waited for the explosion. He rode the explosion to the moon.
Dude, what if that did happen? And everybody's like, he's gone. But he's fucking a mile away, just dead in a tree. And they're
just
like,
a smoldering.
They're like,
someone some person across saw a meteor shoot across the sky, made a wish,
some flaming fireball. What if he survived and he just had no memories? And he's just wandering around who am I? He just lived out the rest of his days as a farmer, just when I look at the sky, look at the moon.
Every New Year's he sees a rocket and he's like,
feel like there's more.
I think I know this.
Oh shit. I
think this used to be me.
We just wrote Crouching and Tiger, Hidden Dragon Part 3. We did it.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with it. We'll just throw a magical sword in there somewhere. We just make this fucking movie.
He accidentally found the Fountain of Youth. He landed in it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Which then
and then he had to, but he can't let the info get out or else raiders will find it.
So he's just been living there. He still has the kites on him.
He's like the knight in Last Crusade.
And he has to protect it. He fights it off, so he glides down with his kites and beats him up.
It's him and his bamboo panda army.
You know what? If we keep going, we're actually going to write that script. So
I like this already.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
I'm going to say it right now. It's already better than Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Ooh, yeah. It's not even a deep cut.
Not even.
No, I'm confident. We have something. Well, we'll shelf this. We'll shelf this right now. We'll hit up the Chinese government later.
Lunch.
Yeah. We'll talk to them. We'll have it over.
People call my people.
Yeah. We'll plan a standard breakfast of 14 game hens, 7 sauerkrauts, a lobster, stuff like that.
Don't forget about a good baker's dozen of warm bowls of milk.
Yeah, with French pastries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. I'll put it all in. We'll expense that out to the studio.
Yeah.
This just two podcasters found dead after stomachs
explode. Two basic ass podcasters died at a local Denny's after getting irate that they didn't have any Cornish game hens and settled on 24 eggs over my hammies.
Just wouldn't stop yelling at the double cheeseburgers. I had to bring them home.
I had to keep telling him we don't serve milk in bowls. Like, you could only get glasses of milk. And he kept shouting how they weren't hot enough.
He said, just put the brownies in the milk.
I don't want chocolate milk. I want brownies in the fucking milk. What don't you understand? We're writing a script.
We had a doctor in the Denny's tell them that they had to stop or they were going to die. And he said, RFK said this is fine. And he kept eating.
Yeah, it's fine. One started complaining about pain in his appendages, and he just kept going.
One kept eating even after his friend started convulsing.
He just said fake news and kept going. Okay, he looked at his dead friend and said, "Don't be a fucking quitter," and kept eating.
He's just like,
at this point, they learned the endless pancakes weren't actually endless.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh. We got it right. Code for us. All right, you ready for the last fact?
Let's do it. Do I want to die at a fucking Denny's? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Do I want eggs over my hammy to be my last 12 meals? Yeah.
Every American's dream.
Yeah.
Every American's dream. All right, fact number 5. An attorney defending his client against a murder charge was attempting to prove that his client did not shoot the victim. But the victim had accidentally shot himself. While reenacting for the jury how the victim could have accidentally shot and killed himself while drawing the pistol, the lawyer accidentally shot and killed himself while drawing the pistol. He did prove his point, though, and the defendant was acquitted.
True. I'm going true.
Fuck it, right?
Dude,
this is
no discussion needed.
Now, I might be not a big city lawyer, but I can tell you that these firearms are dangerous. See, when I draw it out like... It has to be.
Don't try to take my Second Amendment right away from me, Judge.
Yeah. Look, I'm responsible. Take it away from the non-responsible. Look how responsible I can even flip the gun.
Look, there's no way my client killed this pussy over here. He didn't even know how to properly load a gun. Let me show you.
Yeah. Look, how could you pull the trigger if you're cleaning it while looking down the barrel?
Did you ever see that video of the sheriff who shot himself in the leg in front of the classroom of kids?
No. That's like some Michael Scott shit.
Dude. It's so good. He like literally gets done saying like, now these are dangerous. You got to be careful, and goes to pull his gun out of the holster. And like cop guns don't have safeties, right? And just goes bam and just shoots himself in front of a class.
But isn't like, okay, wait a minute. Isn't the whole point of not ratcheting it around to get around the safety?
Yeah.
Like, you don't put a round in it until you're going to fire it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy had one locked and loaded.
Oh, ready to go.
Good. Fucking great. I love it.
Yeah.
Wait. Was it a revolver that he got himself with?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. Like, he shouldn't have had his fucking finger on the trigger.
I would argue he shouldn't have had a loaded weapon in a classroom.
Okay, well, if you're going to go that far, yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to be a full lib, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, you're talking about classroom safety.
Yeah. Don't worry, public education's about to be erased, so we won't have to worry about it.
Here's the thing, it was a 9mm, Joe. What could he have done?
Dude, I don't even know what that is in inches. It's so small.
Yeah, duh. Like, listen, he survived. Duh.
It's fine. It was just a leg, dude.
I'd love to see that. I'm sorry. He's just like, boom.
Oh, it's like, I mean, he literally just goes to grab the gun and just bam. Like, you're just like, it's jarring.
That's like, remember when Dwight was spinning the gun in the office? And shot the floor? Yeah. That's him. Oh my God. So yeah, we're going to go true. Fuck it, right? Like,
oh yeah. I was like, this totally happened.
This has to be true. Okay, well then we're going to go true on fact number 5. That an attorney showing that the client could have accidentally shot himself, and died. But his client was acquitted. This is going to be false because his client wasn't acquitted. That would be amazing.
Right.
I would take the wrong answer if the client wasn't acquitted. The lawyer still killed himself, but that, God, how fucking great. And if it was like in Louisiana, that's even better.
Yeah.
Fuck them. All right. Here we go. We're going to go true on fact number 5. 3, 2, 1, bam. It is true.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
BBC article by Jeremy Clay, quote, "The lawyer who shot himself proving his case," end quote. "Most of the evidence against his client was circumstantial and based on eyewitness testimony. So he was ahead of his time trying to solve the shooting mystery forensically by conducting his own scientific experiments. Was a pretty big fuck up, though, to leave the bullets in the gun."
Yeah, bit of an oversight there.
Don't feel bad that he Alec Baldwin'd himself. He was a vocal... Oh, he was a vocal anti-Lincoln. Fucking fantastic. There's nothing more that I like about pieces of shit taking their own selves off the board.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
On what policies? We don't know.
Well, yeah, it's the
Maybe he just didn't like Lincoln's style of wrestling.
Literally, it goes anti-Lincoln, and then there's a comma.
Oh.
It says pro-slavery advocate, who thought that we should be friends with the Confederacy and that slavery should ultimately be decided by the states.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Hiya, my last statement.
Whoopsie.
No, okay, so it says here, he was convicted.
I'm going to need a heads up from my fucking co-host when I start going down that road.
There's more, too. Wait, I didn't read this part. Ready? He was convicted of sedition, and Lincoln exiled him.
Okay. Man, remember when we used to prosecute people for sedition?
Wait, there's more.
Oh, God.
He ended up sneaking back into the country when the conservative pro-slavery Dems nominated the exiled seditionist to be the governor of Ohio. He lost, so he got put up to be governor of Ohio. He lost, but was set up nicely, a nice little legal practice for himself. So he got back into the country.
Awesome.
His last words... His last words were, "I have foolishly shot myself before going back into the hotel room to die."
Yes. Oh, that's so awesome. I legitimately think the video I'm thinking of, the sheriff, I think like he shoots himself in the leg and goes, "I fucking shot myself." Like, I think he literally did what this lawyer did. Like, that's so fucking awesome, dude.
Do you remember, there's a video...
I foolishly shot myself.
Do you remember, the guy, he just actually recently died. It's a video of him being arrested, right?
Mm.
And he's like, "This is democracy manifest." Remember that? And he's like, "Get your hands off my penis."
Yeah.
I can imagine this guy did the same thing. He's like, "I have foolishly shot myself.
I will not go to the hospital.
I just need a nap. Do not disturb me. My rock shall wake me up.
I'll be fine.
I have beaten 15 Cornish game hens this morning. I shall be fine.
Look, I snuck successfully back into this country. A little hole's not gonna bring me down."
So it says here, before going back to his hotel room to die. According to the BBC, it got even weirder when another person was trying to demonstrate how the lawyer had shot himself and shot himself.
Guys,
although the client
take the bullets out of the gun.
Although the client was acquitted, he was later shot and killed by an angry vigilante mob who didn't believe he was innocent.
Oh, cool. There's no heroes.
I mean, they don't mention the ethnicity of the person on trial. And this is pro-slavery dude. Oh, wait, no. He was working... I'm sorry. He was a defense of that guy.
Mhm.
So okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Probably a white dude.
We also don't know. They could have been both pro-slavery guys.
It's a win-win.
Technically.
What if he's a huge piece of shit and the fucking lawyer just shot himself, and then the guy that tried to show how the lawyer shot himself? I love it.
Sounds to me like case closed for Darwin.
Yeah, fucking. This is like the ending of CSI. It's like, we'll let the courts figure out how this guy died, and then now they have to solve another crime.
Well, he went out with a bang.
With a bang.
Yeah.
Yes. Ding. Dude, I
always ask questions first and shoot later.
Shoot. Yeah. God damn it, Joe. I love it though. I mean, if there is ever
court's a real revolver door.
Yeah. And then he's just laying there dead. He shot himself. Like, damn. Fucking A, dude. So, yeah, we got it. We got that one right, dude. We actually did really well. This, I think the only one.
Got 4.
Yeah, the only one we got wrong is because 2 kings died.
Because we weren't right enough.
I love it. I'll
fucking monarchy.
You know what? If we got a 0 out of 5, I would have taken that one. You know. Oh, the writer's trying to push that we should, since we successfully went through at least one joke in the no laugh challenge, we can take an extra point. I'm gonna reject it. We got a 4 out of 5. That was solid.
Solid.
We did it. If we got like 0 out of 5, I'd be scrambling. Okay, I'd be fighting dirt.
We don't need your pity point.
We're not charity. This isn't socialized points. Okay,
know, like at the heart, we went 5 for 5 this week.
We did,
and only on a technicality.
You know what?
Did we get screwed?
Here's the thing: it's only fun when we all win. When the writer fucks us over, that's fun for her. So we're all winners here. We're all winners. Sorry. Not sorry.
It's like a pro-slavery lawyer taking himself out.
Yeah.
Everyone wins.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm really downplaying how much that story is awesome. It's hilarious. This dude is a huge piece of shit. Like, advocated for being a piece of shit. Was exiled and came back and proved that he was more of a piece of shit. I'm sure his government policies, his gubernatorial policy would be absolutely batshit crazy, right? And he got shot down figuratively and then literally did it in law. Like, he proved how bad he was a lawyer and how bad he handled guns. This is almost as cool.
He proved how pretty good of a lawyer he was.
How dedicated.
Not great gun owner.
Yeah. What's going on with these guns too? The other guy shot himself as well. It's like they had an epidemic of people just.
Did they just not like?
Could you imagine being the defendant and being like, "Judge, can I get a mistrial? My lawyers keep fucking shooting themselves.
They're dropping like flies.
They're just dying. I can't. I'm not either doing it themselves. Like, what if the judge was like, "Stop killing your attorneys"? I'm not doing anything. Oh, yeah, we did it, dude. We got a 4 out of 5 this week, and I'm proud of that. That's the number we got. Look,
4 out of 5. That's all right. I'm fine with this.
Yeah, dude, that's a solid B. And I don't feel like we had to punch down too hard this week. So go for us.
Just beat Hegseth. It's fine.
Speak Hegseth with some little bit of 9/11 jokes in there, just a little bit.
Hey, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever do you mean? Oh shit! All right, dude. You want to
Scooby-Doo on an airplane is a terrible idea.
Yeah, who would ever make fun of that? Oh shit!
All right, there it is. That's this week's Allegendly Podcast. If you see a button on your screen, fucking hit it. Fucking hit it. Push it through your fucking screen,
or we'll get that lawyer.
Yeah, don't make us get a lawyer that will traumatize you in a courtroom.
Yeah,
and make your bus driver have a heart attack.
Make your dog jump out a window. Oh shit!
If you'd like to send us all your lobster and caviar recipes, send them to allegendly.podcast@gmail.com. Follow us on all the socials. After my camera focuses, it doesn't want me to finish this.
Yeah, it's like, keep going.
It's like, no, never.
Yeah.
I heard what you said.
Never forget.
We're on the socials at Allegedly. Blue Sky and the TikToks there. And until next time.
How would, like, zoinks, we'll see you around.